it's your big sister. I am here today with a pick a card to remind you that your progress doesn't need to be rushed and you are going exactly the right pace, and it is time to set kinder standards for yourself, okay? I have 3 piles. Everything is bookmarked. You can go straight ahead if you want, but I do give something called a Magical Girl pep talk. And today, my pep talk is actually going to be on exactly that, okay? Being that we are in late stage capitalism, and we were kind of just born into it. What if you focused on your passions and setting healthier standards for yourself instead of trying to find your footing in a system where everybody loses no matter what? I love you so very much. I am going to get into showing you your piles, okay? So let's get centered. I have 3 piles for you today and a brand new tarot mat I made for summer that's super Barbie core. Our first pile is going to be with this gorgeous pink aragonite tumble that I have. Our second pile is going to be my raw kunzite right here. Also gorgeous like you. And our third pile is going to be a rose quartz little star that I own, okay? I am about to help you set healthier standards for yourself and be warmer and kinder to yourself because you deserve it. Yes, you do. Choose whatever pile feels like a yes. We are going to hang out and I am going to give you your reading. Hello there, beautiful Barbies of pile 1. I am going to help you set healthier standards for yourself and let you know why your timing on whatever is important to you right now is right and why your timing is your timing. You are in the right place if you chose my little pink aragonite tumble. Slow down. This is self-care territory. Chill out. Get comfy. I am going to give you a reading, okay? So I have 2 oracle cards here for you today and 3 tarot cards. So starting off with our Island Time Wellness oracle card, we have take a chance, go for it, good chance, set your intention for a positive outcome. You can't win if you don't play. For your tarot cards, I'm using the Queer Tarot. Happy Pride. I love you so very much. You are safe here. We have the Page of Swords. We're getting into the meat here with the tarot cards. We have the Fool. And we also have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. I pulled these cards. I was like, what a beautiful energy. What a beautiful pile. I hope they know they're a diva. And for your crystal oracle card, which is fun, you may find it beneficial to work with this at this time in your life if you like it and you feel like doing that. We have fluorite number 24, which was super interesting to me because if you look anything up, people are like, give your kids fluorite to bring to school. It helps focus. It helps test taking. It helps mental clarity. Yes, it does, but it's not just for school. That might be a situation you're literally in. But here with the Page of Swords, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups, I think this could literally be school for some of you. I think for some of you, this is a learning curve where you are stepping outside of your comfort for a thing that you want to acquire, a thing that you want to learn how to do. So like this could be like working under somebody who's doing the job you want to have, or it's fluorite, so literally being in school, or something like that. But pink aragonite too always speaks to us holding self-discipline and self-love all at once in our hearts. And I think that maybe you are so over-ambitious and excited to get where you're going that you are not holding yourself to healthy standards and healthy timing the way I would like you to and the way you deserve to be held to. You should have standards for yourself, especially if you have a goal, and you should be like, okay, this is what I need to get done today for this. But it should never be at the cost of your health and your happiness, and it should never include negative self-talk and being mean to yourself. And that doesn't mean those things can't exist, because they do. They exist for everybody. What I'm saying is that is not the juice you should be running and powering yourself on with this stuff. Here with the Queen of Cups, I think you are learning new skill sets. The Fool is literally number 0 within the cards in the tarot, okay? And I feel like that tells you everything you need to know. The Fool is also about going on a new journey. It's like a learning state here. And fluorite is so much about, with Take a Chance, is so much about being new to an experience. And maybe not necessarily new, but like you are making your own way. You are out of diapers in the sense that you have decided, oh, like this is what I want to spend my time doing. Like this is what I think is cool. Now I think you are a person that loves to go, go, go here with the Page of Swords. You may have a significant air sign placement, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, either in your sun or somewhere else that's significant, or you may just be somebody who's of the world and loves to learn. But I feel like you really need to be giving yourself grace with how quickly these things are going to unfold for you, and more patience when you don't get something right the first time. Anything that is worthwhile for you is going to come with a learning curve. And I have this strong feeling, pile winners, that you do love a learning curve. You do love a learning curve, but you also like your just desserts. You like to see a payoff really, really quickly. And you are not going to see that as consistently as you would like with this. No, you are not. But with Take a Chance, I think something that sets you apart from other people that you compare yourself to is this great passion you have for this thing, and also maybe a different philosophy on how you go about this. I think with the Fool and the Queen of Cups, I also think you are holding yourself to a standard that you don't hold people around you who are even newer to this thing than you to yourself. And you hold other people to kinder standards than you hold to yourself. And I think when you get in that space, you really just need to start stepping back and being like, I've been doing this for a really long while too, but like this comes with a learning curve. The Page of Swords here, there's so much mental energy. For me, for some of us, this looks like going to trade school or being a girly in STEM, taking on something really, really big that your heart is entirely in, that just has a learning curve and is built into somebody's life over time. With Take a Chance here, I keep on getting drawn to you can't win if you don't play. So I want you to be able, I want you to check in with yourself, because to be kinder about your timing, I feel like for you, Pile 1, you need to look at your motivations. Do you love this enough, and do you love the idea of learning about this enough to be a lifelong learner of it and be okay if your greatest career achievements aren't at like age 21 or something? Are you okay with this being a long-term thing because it's a passion for you? Because I feel like it's a passion for you with the Queen of Cups, but you love to see results, and you may be in a time where you're not seeing many of them, but like, I want you to honor the thing you love doing just because you love doing it. And when you make a commitment to something for long enough, I think you start to see it blossom. With the Page of Swords and the Fool here, I think your different perspective, it's what is going to give you longevity in this place when the timing does come to fruition. Your open-mindedness and your ability to see things from any angle with fluorite here is what's being highlighted, and the kind of legacy that you believe. And I think that's exactly the kind of legacy that you want to leave. But I think right now you're a beginner. And right now you are listening to other people who have done this for a longer time than you. And you are exactly where you need to be. But I think sometimes this is not a big issue for you. I think that sometimes you just need to take a practice with take a chance when there's a lot of stimuli and a lot, I have this and like I want to have this, but I'm not there yet. All you need to do to self-regulate, I think, is take a step back and take on more learning. Take on more of like that lifelong learning about this thing you love. And renew your passion for it and remember why it's important for you. And I think you'll be able to recenter yourself, because I see a long, long journey and this being a very, 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 very big puzzle piece in your life, and you just needing to recenter sometimes and remember you are doing the thing you want to do. The longevity comes when you've been doing this for a long time. The legacy comes because you'll be consistent with this and you'll stick with it. But I love you so, so, so very much, Pile 1. You guys are so cool. You guys are like students of life and remind me very, very much of Cleopatra with how much you love to master and how much you love to learn. Look to her if you feel drawn to that. Look up fluorite or pink aragonite if you want. I hope you felt loved here. I hope you felt supported here. And I hope you know that your timing is working out just fine. Because you being in this space is enough to start building legacy and for this to be significant for you. I love you so, so, so very much. Hold yourself to a kinder standard. And just hold on to your dreams. I love you so very much. My name is Courtney. I post twice a week. And I will see you again soon. Say hi. I don't bite, but until then, I love you. Bye, Barbie. Hi, beautiful Barbies in Pile 2. I love you so much. You were in the right place if you chose my raw kunzite, okay? I am going to tell you why your timing is absolutely working out and try to help you hold yourself to a kinder standard. This is time for you. This is self-care time for you. Settle, get as comfy as you can wherever you are. I pulled 2 oracle cards for you and 3 tarot cards. We are going to get into it. I love you so very much. I'm starting off with my Love Island Time Wellness card. No, you hang up. Lengthy, exciting conversations. A lot to talk about, into each other, meaningful, giddy, a lot in common. For your tarot cards, I'm using the Queer Tarot. Happy Pride. I love you so much. You are safe here. You are wanted here. I have the 10 of Cups. So, so cool. So, so fun. So, so fresh. There is love around you. I have the Knight of Wands. So, so fun. So, so fresh. And for your last tarot card, I also have the Empress. Gorgeous, gorgeous. 2 court cards. I also have the crystal dumortierite, which I don't know a whole bunch about, but I did go through the book today. Now, I think that though with dumortierite, Pile 2ers, you are very hard on yourself and very, you probably hold yourself to the strictest standards after pulling cards for all 3 piles of anybody in this reading that I pulled energy on, okay? Unclench, please. It will make you so much happier. I think that you have a very, 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 very big, very, very big goal in your life here with the Knight of Wands and the Empress, which tells me everything. I think you are not seeing success as quickly as you would like, or I feel like you have success. I feel like you are not seeing success on as much of a grand scale as you would like. Okay? And because of that, with kunzite, you are like, I can't possibly have it because it's not at the scale I want, even though all these people are telling me I'm doing great and everything. And like, I know I get all this praise, but like, it's not on the scale I want, so like, it can't be that great. What if it is that great? Because with the Ten of Cups, no, you hang up, the Knight of Wands, and all these cards here, you have admirers you don't know about, okay? The timing is doing its thing. The timing is timing. And part of the timeline that you want to exist in is already here. Do more Tirite. So instead of focusing on the positivity and the love that you are already receiving for what you are doing here, which I think is huge and very frequent if you document it with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is being loved and honored for who we are and showing up as whole people, and I think that is how you show up to others. You are paying more attention to numbers and statistics and lists and everything. Okay, yes. With this card, you are paying more attention to little tiny details you don't need to give a shit. Okay? Over like these positive, encouraging voices from the people whose lives you are changing, whose hearts you are melting, who you are making happy, who you are empowering. You're not paying attention to that. You're only looking at the numbers. That's why you're making yourself sad, okay? Listen, stop overthinking, okay? I can't believe I'm saying this, but dumb yourself down. Dumb yourself down. You think way too much. Dumb yourself down, okay? Because with the Empress here, she tells me everything I need to know. With the Knight of Wands here and the Empress, she tells me everything I need to know. Also, some of you have struggles around your gender identity, and can I do this with who I am? Like, am I like digestible, like doing this with who I am? Yes, get over yourself. You're a diva. I love you so much. You will be loved for what you're doing and what you're creating. And obviously your identity is part of that, and something that can work in your favor is other people will resonate with you. But you showing up authentically as you are is a prerequisite, not something to hide. It's a prerequisite and something that makes you of your space, not something to hide, and it will not keep you from success. That was for somebody specific. But you are relatable to people, and that goes for everybody, not just whoever I channeled for. You have a certain relatability and a certain I just got shown a lighthouse and stuff. You are a lighthouse for a lot of people. You are a non-judgmental space. I think you are only judgmental of yourself. I think you are the most deeply judgmental of yourself. And I think to anybody whose hearts you melt, and I think to your friends and to anybody you support, if they knew the extent of it, would say, why do you see yourself that way? Nobody else sees you that way. And to be fair, I really, really think you've worked on your self-image and your self-confidence with the Empress here. But I think you would be fine with the timing and how slow things are going if you paid more attention to the growth that's happening and the light and the love that you are bringing into the lives of other people. because the reality that you want to be in is here. It just hasn't expanded on the scale that you want it to exist on. But with kunzite here, I definitely think what draws people to you is your heart. And some people smother their heart to survive, or some people cannot offer themselves grace and you offer them grace. You need to keep doing what you're doing. The Knight of Wands here is purposeful. The Knight of Wands has all the energy that he has because he has purpose and intention in mind, okay? And that is something that you have on a great, grand, beautiful scale. So what I need you to do, because this is coming here. When people find relatability with somebody, and when people find camaraderie and solidarity with somebody, people flock, okay? And the small group that you are seeing now is the flock of people that are finding you first, but there's going to be more, because you can't sell relatability. Look at James Charles. Look at Taylor Swift now. You can't sell relatability. It exists in somebody. And with you, it's not manufactured because you show up with the Empress, which means it isn't going anywhere. I love you so, so, so very much. What you want is already yours. I just really, really wish, because the love that people are giving you and expressing for you is true. Hold these standards for yourself of consistency and keeping these things going. Timing is out of your control, but you are moving towards what it is you want. And you are creating something real and lasting with legacy here with the 10 of Cups and the Empress. But I need you to broaden your idea of success into something that's not just about numbers, and also about longevity and who's looking to you and who is supporting you, and whether you are getting in touch with people authentically. And I think you're doing that, and I want you to highlight it. You're amazing, Pile 2, and everybody sees it except for you, because you're always like, what do I tweak next? What do I put here? And that's fine, but just take moments to slow down and look. And when you find the love, soak it up, because it's real and people have it. And they hold it for you, and you are relatable. And you were born for this. But I love you so, 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 so very much, Pile 2. I am seeing air signs and water signs here. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I hope that you can hold yourself to a kinder standard, and I hope that with me you felt loved and supported and never judged. And I love you so, so, so very much. I post twice a week. I hope you feel fulfilled. Say hi, because I don't bite, and I would love to hear from you. My name is Courtney. I love you so very much, and thank you for spending time with me and yourself. Bye, Barbie. Hello there, beautiful last but never least, Pile 3 Barbies. I love you so very much. You are in the right place. You are in a safe place if you chose my little rose quartz star. Okay, I love you so much. I am going to help you set healthier standards for yourself and tell you why your timing on whatever it is you desire most is working out for you. Okay, I love you so much. But you are taking out you time, so get comfy, get cozy, and I'm going to show you your cards, okay? 2 oracle cards, 3 tarot cards today. With your Island Time Wellness card, pink, love pink here. We have the Siren, alluring, seductive, enticing, mysterious, threatening, vindictive, and rebellious. Then with your tarot cards, because I have those next, okay? We have the Ace of Cups. And like, this is how you can know your timing is panning out right, okay? We also have the King of Pentacles. So cool. Love to see a court card. Tells me you are standing on business, maybe quite literally for some of you. And we also have the Five of Wands, okay? And then for your crystal card, your crystal oracle card, we have malachite, which is very, very cool because it's transformative. But one thing I was getting is maybe that you are taking up more space, and the way that you can realize that your timing is working for you, okay, is that some people may not like you right now. But it's not giving they actually have a leg to stand on. It's giving bitter, it's giving annoying, it's giving they lack the discipline that you have to make, the discipline or the authenticity that you have to make those moves for themselves, okay? Because with me here, this reading is kind of literally just in one sentence, you're standing on business, okay? Because we have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So this is you being like, I am sure about what I want to put myself into. I am sure about where I want to put my little Easter eggs. I'm pretty sure about where I want to put my little Easter eggs into which basket, okay? You're literally so cool. With green here, we are getting green, 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 because think Pentacles, think moolah. Also think success. Also think being in good shape. And with malachite here, she's green too. Something that I really feel like you are made like very significant transformation here, and very significant glow up here, because malachite is kind of like Moldavite's sister. Where like she's not as expensive and she is a little bit more accessible, but the like I've always felt the transformative power of malachite is really that as strong of Moldavite. Moldavite is more sensationalized because it's expensive and it's a space rock, and it is really cool, but they are both these really hyper transformative heart chakra stones. Now here with the Siren, because I want to cover all of them, we have alluring, seductive, enticing, mysterious, threatening, vindictive, rebellious. I feel that this is what other people are calling you, and this is really what other people are. People are jealous when they see people doing something they want that they can't have. Usually those are people who are ungrounded. I think some of you have a snake in the grass, okay? And you'll be able to tell who this is. This is how I pry and poke and manipulate when I think somebody is keeping a secret from me, but I don't know if I'd call it that. I'm more so testing out the ground underneath my feet to see how somebody reacts when I bring something up. So, like, who do you feel like is weird when you talk about your job? Or, like, who do you feel like is weird when you're like, oh, like, I'm on, like, my second round of IVF, you know, like, me and my partner are trying again, this stuff. Who's weird when you tell them what you have going on that's good for you? But also, people are talking, and also, people are weird because you are glowing up and because you're doing the thing, okay? That's why people are weird, because you have the thing they want that they don't have. And that it is not a reflection or a responsibility of you to coddle their egos or be like, well, like, I'm sure you could do it too. If somebody is being unpleasant, walk away or be like, well, get off your ass. And like go and make the opportunities for yourself. let's go. But like, why am I like the lightning rod and the soundboard for like your frustration with your own lack of discipline and drive? What's going on here? Make it make sense. I have my thing, and if you were a friend, you would be proud and happy for me, or at least looking at this trigger and not projecting it onto me. Babe, you can rest assured and you can sleep at night like this, that like your timing is working out right for you and you are in the right place, and like this is your confirmation if people are talking, if the girlies are running their mouths. Because that means you're cooking and you are in like you have something they want and can't get. I also think some of you, and this is a specific message, some of you are like, oh, like now that like I'm in like this better place, like should I turn around and like be there for like those family members I stopped talking to? No, just because you got it together doesn't mean you owe access to yourself to anybody. If it would make you unhappy, if it would make you feel disempowered, you don't need to include people in your life more than they ever have been. You are allowed to exist in your own bubble with the people that aren't giving you evil eye and aren't like snakes in the grass and like are cool and chill and fully supportive of you, all of your attention. And honestly, like, if that is, like, the emotional experience you want to have, you can have it. But I'm saying, like, when your life gets better, there's no obligation to give access to the things that made you unhappy again. That's not part of the package. That's not part of the business plan. Like, you don't have to do that because you're in a better space. For some of you also, like, say this is like a promotion type thing, or like say like you're passing an exam and like going up in the ranks somewhere. If somebody was nice to you conditionally because you guys were in the same place and then you got promoted because you work harder in whatever space this is, or like whatever this is, or because you have better people skills and now they're treating you differently, it's okay to be like, yeah, like that wasn't a real friend. Apparently that was conditional because we were both in the trenches together. Basically, just tell all these people, stay mad, ho. Or like, if you don't feel like doing that, think it. Like, I want you to know that your timing's right, and the way that you can tell that your timing's right is if you got all these hoes mad, okay? That's how you can tell. But with malachite here, like, these changes for you are happening internally, I think, as much as they are externally, with like your money coming up and like all this stuff happening. But it's things you want and it's things you created for yourself. So like, don't waste time being guilty. Like you seem like so freaking nice, but like, don't waste time being guilty for acquiring the things that like you've always wanted. Like, just keep on playing the game. Like, just keep going. What? Huh? Like, great friends that like aren't in competition with you and know their triggers and like just want vibes and to like be like the Queen of Pentacles to you are out there. But for right now, all these hoes can stay mad. You know what I'm saying? But I love you so much, Group 3. This is coming. You are a baddie. The truest desires of your heart are yours already. I literally love you so much. Slay. I am so glad, and I hope that you feel loved and supported and like your dreams are being held because they're all coming for you. I love you so very much. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for taking time for you. I post twice a week. My name is Courtney. Say hi. I don't bite. I literally love you so much, and I will see you again soon, Barbie.